In this video, I want to talk about how you're going to be making your creature, your animal creature. So up to now, you have practiced drawing different animals and their unique features on both sides. Now, if you want to take some time and you want to play around with your creature, combining at least 3 of these animals together, but no more than 5, so at least 3, no more than 5. Animals together, you can do that on the back side. Now, some of you might be using your iPads to kind of play around with your creature, and some of you might prefer to use the scrap paper. Either way works. One of the things I want to be very clear about is when you are drawing your creature, I suggest starting with the body first. So figure out what type of body you want to do first, and then go from there. So for instance, I might decide that I'm just going to use this as an example. And when you're drawing your animal, it is really important that when you're drawing, you're getting as detailed as possible so that your animal characteristics are clear. So I can clearly identify that that's a body of an elephant, or that's a body of a bird, or that's a body of something, whatever the case may be. So I might go in and I might go ahead and I might put in and decide that I want to do, let's say, the body of a lizard. I'm just kind of showing this here, and then maybe there's kind of some scales or something to kind of help show the lizard. And then I want another part of the body. Well, maybe I have, I talked about elephants, so maybe my body has kind of some elephant feet. So we all know that when we look at, elephants, we know that they have wide feet, they have big toes. Remember that when you're doing your legs at the back, that you want to make sure that they are higher up so they look like they're further behind. We would be erasing this line because that leg is in front. Okay, so maybe we have some elephant feet here. Maybe we have, let's see, maybe there's like a flamingo type head, so like a bird head. And if I wanted to continue this kind of bird, then maybe there is some type of a wing that's coming back so that we can get the idea of a bird. And if I wanted to make this look a little bit, tie this in as far as an elephant, and I wanted to make sure that these feet really get known as an elephant, I might go in and I might decide that I'm going to put in maybe an elephant ear and maybe a little tusk or something like that. So I hope that you're getting the idea of making sure that when you draw your creature, you need to make sure that it's very clear what unique features of each animal you are using. Because when I go to grade, if I can't say, oh, that's part of a lizard, and yep, I see an elephant and I see a bird, if I can't say at least 3 animals, then you have not done your job. I suggest that you put your name on your paper, even put your name on your drawing if you're using your iPad. Now I want to show you another drawing I did, and again, this just kind of shows you one I demonstrated on the board for another class. So you can see that I have the fish here. I have a fish body. I have some bat wings. I have antelope ears and antelope horns. And then I have these kind of cricket grasshopper legs. To help you out, I made 30 copies of this paper, this handout for you. So each of you can take a look at these so that you can see the detail in what you need to do. If you're doing a spider, little things you need to notice. Notice how the spider legs are broken up into segments. Okay, so you just need to show the detail. Notice how the octopus has these like little round suction cups at the bottom. So all of this is there for you to use so that you can see the unique features of those animals. Okay, so have fun creating. At least 3 animals combined together, no more than 5 for your creature, and be as detailed as possible. If you are working on an iPad and you're using Sketches School, I'm going to ask that you use the pen tool that looks a little bit like this over in the corner. I want to say it's the second one down from the pencil. I think the pencil's right above it. I think this is the next one down. You want to be using this one, and then over here you have a little dot, you have a medium dot, and you have a large dot. I highly suggest you use the small dot on that because it's going to give you a thinner line and it's going to allow you to be a little bit more detailed. Okay, so anyway, enjoy, have fun, and I can't wait to see what creatures you have created. And play around with background if you finish.